24 with the Bears becoming 10-71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
The 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
52's the mic right over there, right? 52's the mic.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that's going to be caught. It's Rico Gafford.
That's good.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Check 26, check 26. Red, yellow. Hey, blue. Watch twist. There you go.
Tua now on 1st down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
The extra point.
And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears.
It's the score, Bears 7, Buccaneers 0. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, it's Carr. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
A gain of 12.
Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On play action, now Carr. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down at 7. Tua going to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
The 2-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do that, right? Interceptions in the red zone that you're giving up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
24-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. To throw, it's Carr. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. On first down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A very solid gain of 27. On play action, it's Carr. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to kick off.
Marr now to kick this one away. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he slings one that's incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Nifty move. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a big run that time by Bell. 44 yards on the ground.
At the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
52. 6-man.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Check, 47. I know he ain't got it. Hey, check, Mike, 47.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
On second down, Tua toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Curtis Samuel. 3 first-half touchdowns as the Bears push further out in front. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Bears 28, Buccaneers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
At the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Carr forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Carr now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. And sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Rico Gafford, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears add on.
For the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
He was tackled at the 20.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And it's third down.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
And out. Fourth down.
Here we go on fourth down with Carr. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Hey, green. 52. Watch 52. Strike 60.
On first down, Tagovailoa. His throw caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Curtis Samuel on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Bears 42. Buccaneers nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary? Football. Offense take care of the defense. Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. McSorley from the shotgun. He is going to find Hill here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's the All-Pro Von Miller who came in to belt him behind the line.
38-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. McSorley dancing to his left. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
And it's third down.
Third down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Deep ball.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Red, cycle. 36, 36. 10 cycle.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Rico Gafford, the intended target, and it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Tua sets up to pass it. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they have been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. You ain't going nowhere.
They go play action now with McSorley. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
56. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. 56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Off of play action, it's McSorley. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Tua now on 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
16-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
This on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Now watch one, watch one. Nice, 97.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Le'Veon Bell. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So that one will be accepted. On 2nd down, it's McSorley. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Hassan Reddick. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this 3rd quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
1st and 10 at the...
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
The 3rd quarter of play.
Damon Harrison, the one on the stop. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
tease the mic. Watch Mike.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Touchdown, Chicago. Curtis Samuel, 40 yards. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all three phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Fournette. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
He was brought down.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McSorley. And this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down to come up empty. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Over on downs.
Come on, time to play. 52. 52 plus. Let's go, Abby. Everyone should go.
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tackled at the 25-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
10 at their own 1-yard.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
The Bucs on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. A shotgun give to Fournette. And some room to roam now. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Buccaneers.
Out of the shotgun, McSorley. On the crossing route, complete. It's Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's got some space here. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are able to get a score back.
40 extra points.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Good.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, here's Bell. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquill. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's another.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole
and this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher.